Hi everyone, it's StariAri and I'm here to give you guys your weekly Starseeds reading for the energies. Okay, so this is like a Starseeds forecast reading, right? So what is it that we need to concentrate on for this week? Okay, so the first one is number 82, returning the favor from Zeta Reticuli. This is a very important time, energetically speaking, to be of service to humanity. Okay. Number 82 is a number that vibrates in the way of soul mission. Okay. This is also about karmic balance, the spiritual law of cause and effect. It is also about your soul's mission. So again, star seeds, it is time to help any way we can. All right. This is what returning the favor means. Another thing about it is understanding that there are going to be people out there who are going to return the favor to you too if you've been on mission already. They're going to be there to be of service to you, to assist you in your own spiritual growth through maybe offering you some healing, maybe offering you some advice, maybe helping you co-create some type of business venture, whatever it is that you desire, whatever it is that you have been asking for assistance with. Other people are coming into your frequency that match that high vibrational frequency to serve. Okay, so that is what number 82, the returning the favor, means. Next card we got was it, or that was, sorry, is number 19, feminine principle from the Star Vega. Star Vega is it's within the constellation of Lyra. So, feminine, what is this coming from? Well, if you have noticed, there's been a huge influx of understanding the feminine suffering in this world. A lot of us tend to lean towards seeing or believing that feminine energy has been suppressed for millennia. But understanding that now is a time to empower yourself through healing that. Heal that within you, heal that within your ancestry, heal that or assist others to heal that as well. Because truth and reality, we are the ones who are in charge of our reality. Say that again. We are the ones who are in charge of our reality. So if we still keep throwing the victimization of the feminine out there, it's still going to happen. It's still going to be created, okay? That's why it's important to recognize that, yes, it did happen. Even if it didn't happen to you directly, it did happen to others. Maybe it happened in your ancestry. It is time to go within and heal that for your ancestry, since you, star seeds, are the ones that are technically the head of the household, because you're the ones who are doing the work, okay? Whether or not you do it consciously, all right? So make sure that you are no longer falling into that victim mentality. Make sure you acknowledge that it did happen, but it is time for us to rise above it. It is time for us to work with our own masculine energy and stop placing the blame completely on the masculine energy within all of us, okay? It's not only just the physical masculines, it is both energies within ourselves. Because when we start blaming one energy over the other, we start casting the blame into our societal constructs, then we blame ourselves at the same time. So how are we ever going to heal that? How are we ever going to stop the victimhood? It begins with us. Okay, so that is what this actual energy is asking us to do. So number 19, sorry about that. Number 19 shows us the energies of karma again. It shows us the universal spiritual law of cause and effect. Again, when you feel that you are a victim of a circumstance, you feel victimized over X, Y, or Z circumstances, they will continue to happen until you heal that victimhood. that victim mentality, until you tell yourself, hey, I wasn't a victim. I was just learning to to do this, to empower myself, to move on beyond that energy of duality, okay, or of separation. So this is the number 19 is a message from your angels that your goals also come with an understanding of where you came from, and then the situation that you're trying to remove yourself from is also a learning process in order for you to grow from it and not repeat the same cycle. Another thing is that you're closing these chapters in your life because you are acknowledging that you are not a victim, that you are empowered, that you create what happens in your life. You are a co-creator of that. It's not you completely creating it. It's more like you're co-creating it with other souls in your environment for these lessons to be learned, for these lessons, if you believe in karma, for these karmic lessons to be learned and healed. Okay, so then number 73, the next card in the line is freedom. Ultimate goal from returning the favor to assisting others, or having help with assisting ourselves through other people, of clearing the feminine mentality of victimhood, accepting yourself and your masculine together, is because we want the freedom of expression, the freedom of creating the life that we want, we truly desire, the happiness that we deserve. This is coming from the Star Vega again. Again, if you guys don't know what the Vegans bring to the table, is spiritual enlightenment. Why? Because they separated themselves or highlighted themselves beyond the mentality of the Lyrans at that time of conquer and control to spiritual awareness and enlightenment. Okay, that is why they're here. That's why they're here in this reading even more, because they're trying to teach us that we, or they were in our same path. Like this, they wore the same shoes that we did, like they walked the same road that we did before they became enlightened, before they became, beyond physicality, and they, ascended. So that's why they're bringing to light these things, these aspects that are within ourselves that need to be acknowledged and healed in order for us to finally realize that we were always free to create the life that we wanted, that everything, especially suffering, is an option. It's an option. It's an option. Yes, I'm going to repeat it because a lot of people think that suffering has to happen in order for you to grow. Not necessarily. Suffering is an option. If you tend to need guidance from an outside thing, like a person or an energy, in order for you to realize that you are making yourself suffer through not healing certain patterns or not acknowledging them with certain people, relationships, whatever it is, then it's going to continue on. If you decide to go within and to actually be real with yourself, no excuses about what you're choosing to allow to happen within your energy, within your life, then that's when you take charge of the situation and you finally have the freedom to create the life that you want. So that is why it is important this week to acknowledge that sometimes we do need help. Acknowledge that we are still in that victim mentality and it's time to get out of it, to heal it, okay? Especially the feminine energy. It needs to stop that. It needs to stop pointing fingers, and it needs to start healing it for themselves and their ancestry, okay? So definitely, there's a lot of information to take in. There's a lot of energy that is coming to the surface, especially when you look at the astrological aspects that are being played out in the sky. You will notice that all of these things are resurfacing, that things are coming back from the past in order for you to work through them, okay? Thank you again for watching, and I am sure that eventually all of us Star Seeds will get the hang of it, will help in assisting the world to heal these things from the memory of our consciousness, okay, our collective consciousness. All right. Thank you again, and I hope you guys have a good week. Bye bye.